To concede goals, and we saw it as well in their qualification rounds for the AFC Champions League, where they beat Tampines Road. Try to free up the Cameroonian, who is that powerful figure up front, can just turn on in terms of the energy any moment. There he is. And there's some space inside the box. Platier just a little too slow in getting at the end of it, but there's still room. Goalkeeper had to make that save from Paulo Sergio.
Well, it all actually seemed to happen a little bit in slow motion, didn't it, really, there? He's got plenty of goals in him, averages a goal every other game, basically.
As Thiago takes over into the space. And just a little too much sugar behind that. Kriva back to Daisuke. Chance for the snapshot. He's just lifted them.
They're a little bit ahead of the game.
It's a very clever ball behind the defense for Privat. An opportunity to take that shot. He's laid it on the plate superbly, and Fallen has scored the opening goal for Svay Rieng. Their first ever goal in the AFC Cup. Nestor applauded, and all applause goes to the Cameroonian Privat because he was so unselfish in laying it on the plate for Hoi Falin.
Well, that is a great goal. That really is. Connor Lester.
The opening goal. Bali trail yet again, as they did in their opening match. They did come back to win that. Almost piercing that defense right through. Looking for Thiago. It's a dangerous ball, and it's the last thing you want to do is to allow Priva to run and right at you. Priva! Superb finish. Sublime. The Cameroonian showing us why he was last year's top scorer in the C-League and Player of the Year. He has been instrumental in this perfect start by Reach.
Well, that's an extraordinary goal to give away. Certainly credit to Privat. He took it very, very well. But
well, in their opening game, perhaps nerves played its part against Ceres. Reach's first team in the group of their opening fixture, you'd have to say, as Rahmat trying to look for the angle for the cross, and he gets a corner out of it. I was sleepy defending, you'd have to say, because Platier was free for the longest time, and the ball actually reached this Bali defense, which has been broken time and again. Privad. Is that a penalty? Well, everyone slowed down, including the Bali players. They thought it was going to be given. The referee in the end waves away appeals, and here comes Paulo Sergio. Perfect person to get on the opening stanza of this game. And he hung it up, but Bali United trying to take full advantage of their height, especially Pacheco. He's totally before Hangnam. Almost found the perfect ball inside as well. Spasojevic complained about the delivery. That maybe he wanted Rahmat to take a shot at goal himself. Last 10 minutes, Rahmat trying to hang it up there for Spasojevic. Very good. Dutchman turns away in frustration. And Paulo Sergio has got to foul in order to ensure that there wasn't a breakaway for Reach.
Yeah, again sailing close to the wind for a yellow card.
Great work from the left full back, a Cambodian international. He's gone inside to Falins, just slightly behind Privat, and there wasn't a follow-up then, because Prakmaniodom was lurking outside the penalty box. That matters. They've had a lot of it in the opening 32 minutes of this game. One's floated into a very dangerous position. Oh, that could have been 3-0 easily. That was so very well controlled, wasn't it, from Privat? Dipping volley, always so difficult, but he made it look consummately so very easy.
I think the great trick there is not to try and hit the ball too hard. If you blast it, it goes flying over.
Tapping into the challenge, they have been first to all these loose balls. Pacheco had to be very sure of that. That's a clever ball played out by Flete. Not the best of crosses. Paulo Sergio tried to keep it alive.
Positions on the right side.
Platier not afraid to take shots at goal. Two inside with Fadil. Paulo Sergio asked to have a pop. He doesn't this time, surely. Almost a perfect team goal, wasn't it? Rightly applauded by the coach as well. Kogura room outside. Or Gavin. He's asked for handball. They've given it.
It's not inside the penalty area, even if it is given. I think there was a fair case. The arm was
there compared to Vissar, who is marking him. It will be aimed at Pacheco. Here is Paulo Sergio. They've asked for a free kick and they've given it again. Yet again, it's that man Sam Nang, who is one of the more experienced players. He has been giving away silly free kicks and silly fouls. Been talking to the referee too, so he's got to watch. Yet again inside the penalty box. It looked for him. Well defended by the other Brazilian. Privat, explosive, quick. Hoi Fallen had the opportunity to take that shot and goal. Thiago! It took a wicked deflection and I think it's gone out for a corner.
It's a great ball forward from the skipper, wasn't it? Visal playing an exquisite pass. And that man Privat put a good ball into dangerous area.
Though, at attacking thirds, Nadeo had to claw that one away. Yet again, Privat on target.
Oh, that was great fun. It's a lovely rate.
Rahmat Platier, Paulo Sergio hangs it up well enough at the far post, at the goal poacher supreme, but it's going to be flagged offside. Spasijevic thought that he had drilled them back and given them some hope to take into the dressing room, but instead it has been chalked up for offside.
Well, that could have been a huge blow for the home team. Poor decision.
Well, Bali United will feel that they've been robbed because that was the opportunity to go into half-time by a goal down instead of two, but instead they go into the break home in the AFC Champions League earlier this year against Tampines Rovers, where they were trailing by 3 goals to really well against Paulo Sergio. Couldn't find a way past this Portuguese who has persisted and almost got rewarded for it. At least he's taken him all the way back to the corner flag for this throw. Sometimes it's, I don't know about you, Jamie, but it's good to see this happen when the foreigner comes right up to try to protect one of the locals.
The injured party, it doesn't mean you have to like it.
Privat's down injured, and that's not very good news. Prakmani Odom has asked for the ball to be kicked out, of which Paulo Sergio does the needful, so that Privat will have some attention right now.
It's a bad foul, that one. I was surprised the referee played the advantage there.
Very good delivery, straight at the goalkeeper. Another header by Pacheco. He's been winning anything in the air. As long as it's airborne, he's going to get himself to it, and that's a splendid save. Wonderful reactions from Udom. Platier, quick feet, superb play by the Dutchman. Visal trying to prevent the cross from coming in. He couldn't. Paulo Sergio. I think it was one
there.
It's floated, it's offside. Assistant referee flagged. The moment Spasijevic got involved with that, the flag went right up.
I think that time it was right.
At the penalty box, there are players waiting for it. It's wriggled clear absolutely brilliantly, and that's a superb ball for Spasijevic, denied the first time. But there we have it, 2-1, and now, will there be a comeback launched by Bali for the ages?
Well, great ball played in. Paulo Sergio has been by far the most impressive of the players for Bali. Clipped a good ball in. Spasijevic, first header too straight at the goalkeeper, but
it's a very clever ball behind the defense for Privat. An opportunity to take that shot. He's laid it on the plate superbly, and Fallen has scored the opening goal for Priakanrich Svay Rieng. Their first ever goal in the AFC Cup. Nestor applauded. And all applause goes to the Cameroonian Privat because he was so unselfish in laying it on the plate for Hoi Fallen.
Well, that is a great goal. That really is. Connor Lester.
It's a dangerous ball, and it's the last thing you want to do is to allow Privat to run it right at you. Privat! Superb finish. Sublime. The Cameroonian showing us why he was last year's top scorer in the C-League and player of the year. He has been instrumental in this perfect start by Priakanrich.
Well, that's an extraordinary goal to give away. Certainly credit to Privat. He took it very, very well, but
at the penalty box, there are players waiting for it. It's wriggled clear absolutely brilliantly, and that's a superb ball for Spasijevic, denied the first time. But there we have it, 2-1, and now, will there be a comeback launched by Bali for the ages?
Well, great ball played in. Paulo Sergio has been by far the most impressive of the players for Bali. Clipped a good ball in. Spasijevic, first header too straight at the goalkeeper, but